What's up, Scyushi Squad? We back in some more Trove. Yes, that's right. We've got 2 Trove videos today because I meant to upload some videos yesterday, but I ran into a lot of weird computer issues. So pardon me, we're going to have a little bit of extra videos today, but we've got Luxion around. Yes. So Luxion is going to end up being the dragon that ends up visiting in the hub. There's not really much of an indication. Can you please stop trying to invite me, dude? One guy just keeps spam inviting me. I don't know what's wrong with him. But anyways, before we get started with the video today, where we're going to be going through everything that Luxion has brought for us this week, if you are new to Trove, I would highly recommend that you use the sign up link down in the description, and then anything you end up buying out of the cash shop, I'll end up making a percentage of that sale. We also conveniently have a couple really good store packs that are making a return. So stop me if I'm wrong. Has it already been like that long before we've actually had these packs around? So we've got the Moon Goddess's goodie bag and the Pirate's pack of ninja treasures. I thought that was like pirate versus ninja pack or something. Either way, I've got videos on both of those packs, so I'll leave a link in the description in case it's something that you guys and gals are more interested in. And if you happen to be new to Trove and also want to drop some money down on these packs, which I actually highly recommend, they're really good packs, that's where the sign up link will end up coming into play, because I'll make a percentage of the sale. Thanks to Gamigo for the opportunity. Thanks to you fine beautiful people who have actually gone that extra mile. Now let's talk about Luxion himself. So he's gonna be hiding over here in the basement, kind of where he belongs, really. I mean, look at him. Like, I'd be embarrassed if I was made of gold too. So he's actually got a pretty decent inventory based on what I'm seeing here. Some of these kind of suck, some of them are not too bad. Most of all, it's just going to be mastery. Yeah. Because Stormy is the only thing that I can even half think people might want, just because of the novelty of it. Yeah, and nobody really seems to care, which I wouldn't think so. Stormy is more so for old-timers like me that ended up playing this game way back in the day when there was only Sebastian and Stormy as the starting mounts. So this mount definitely has some history, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that everybody's going to end up wanting. So anyways, let's talk about his items in order. So the Blizzard Behemoth, or Behemoth, as I've heard it pronounced from those in the UK, was literally an event item. That's why you can see that I cannot continuously buy this mount, which means that it's untradeable. That's usually what ends up happening when Luxion ends up selling event items. Is it means that you can buy the event item if you ended up missing the event, but you're not going to be able to continuously buy it and sell it and buy it and sell it and so on and so forth. But it's, you know, it's not like it's a bad mount or anything. It's kind of cool. The butterfly mounts are not my absolute favorite. They're still cool. I like the fact that they're unique, and this one definitely is. It's got the glowy snow wings. It's got some nice video effects around it as well. This one is definitely the best. Like, I was gonna say the biggest and best, but I don't know about that. It's kind of the most fancy mount that Luxion has in his inventory, I would say, for this week for sure. I don't know why he's still trying to sell winter stuff, honestly speaking. It's just kind of weird, especially that he's selling this mixed with some other things. But I don't know. I just kind of, I think being Canadian, I'm just kind of over winter and sitting here thinking, well, summer can show up anytime and I'll be perfectly content with that. Now, the Tranquil Tentacle, this is a weird one, because this is in fact an ally that was from an event, but it is a tradable ally, which is kind of weird. But come to think of it, I do remember that the event item itself, if I'm not mistaken, let me actually swap classes here because I don't want to change my ally on my Shadow Hunter. The ally itself, as far as I remember, was in fact tradable during the event, because you could get multiple of it. It's been a hot second since the event was actually playable, so I don't 100% know. But anyways, 3 to maximum energy, 15 to energy regen, so it's not really anything super duper fancy. Special, number 1, whatever. But you can see it's literally just a weird twitching tentacle ally. It's kind of disgusting. Seriously, there's a lot of things that I don't like in Trove, and this is one of them. Like, this is just, I mean, I guess at least it's green. My point being is literally every tentacle in the entire game is green, right? Except for the ones in Geosurface. kind of missed a beat on that one. I think Geosurface could have been a lot cooler if they ended up making it chaotic themed and themed with the rest of the game. But anyways, we won't get into that. So Stormy, on the other hand, Stormy is literally, like I said, this is an ally from the past. It is literally, hey, Bice Bish. From when I ended up first playing the game, like a long time ago, there was basically Stormy and Sebastian, and as you can see, it was in fact an item out of the store. I don't think that it's in the store anymore as a mount. If I'm not mistaken, they ended up removing that a long time ago. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it's secretly in here, but honestly, I don't think so. But I like it. I like Slow Sebastian. I like Sebastian. I like Stormy. Because honestly speaking, I feel like these blocky beasts, these war horses, make a lot more sense than the bigger versions of the horse mounts that we have in the game currently. I just personally feel that these were a lot more thematically correct with the rest of the game before Trove just kind of ended up, I don't know, going crazy. Like you saw, you know, with the Behemoth right here. I mean, that thing is nuts compared to old Trove. So anyways, then we also have the Gabby Gobbler, which is probably one of my favorite allies visually. I just think that it's hilarious. Why did I not have this favorited? I should have had it favorited. 5% attack speed, 5 movement speed, not really anything super duper special. But as you can see, he looks like an idiot. It's a beautiful little turkey ally. He's got Cubesley's body. Not his abs, just his body. That was weird, but I like the ally. I like any of the allies that end up kind of looking like this little cube thing, whatever. You know, it's kind of cute. It's not like you're going for it because of the stats or anything, though. And then we've got the Restorative Emblem, which I would only recommend that you get this if you absolutely want to have all the emblems. Maybe you're trying to collect them, or if you're trying to collect Mastery, because honestly speaking, this is probably one of the most useless emblems in the entire game. There's a lot of them that are useless, and this is right up there because it temporarily boosts your health regeneration. Fun fact, years ago, this is probably long before Game Ago ended up taking over, because for those of you that haven't caught up, Tryon Worlds, the company that ended up creating Trove, went bankrupt. Game Ago ended up buying the IP as well as a bunch of our games, and so far has kept the server running and given us a couple updates here and there. But anyways, long time ago in a galaxy far away, they were actually going to buff health regen, because health regen is probably the worst stat in the entire game, because it simply doesn't do anything. No matter how high your health regen is, the amount that you end up regenerating over time just isn't, it's not good. So that's why, even though they have stuff like this in the game, it's never recommended to end up going for it. But the point was that they slowly ended up removing, health regen. You couldn't get on your gems anymore. You can get them on old school legacy gems, is what we call them, if you haven't destroyed those gems anyways. But the point is that they were removing health regen because they were going to buff it, and they never ended up buffing it. So anyways, a little bit of Trove trivia for you. Sorry for the ramble. Luxion Style Stash is literally just going to end up giving you 1 mastery each, because these are going to end up being any of the styles of weapons, hats, whatever. But they are going to be thematically set to the seasonal, event, pinata, or Luxion equipment styles. So it literally gives you them, the ones that you don't own. And if you own everything, then these are absolutely useless. And yet you can still buy them for 15 dragon coins each. Then we've got Streamer Dream Ally. 1 box that you can end up getting. There is actually 2 Streamer Dream boxes. Category 1, 2, and and 3. That's right, I completely forgot. But the Streamer Dream 1 box, as we refer to, is just called Streamer Dream, because I guess they didn't anticipate 2 and 3, but I personally think they should rename these. The Streamer Dream 1 box contains a whole bunch of allies based off of streamers from back in the day, and I was fortunate enough to end up getting an ally based on my look, and I'm really happy with it. So let me know in the comments what ally you end up getting out of the Streamer Dream, just because I'm always curious to see what you guys end up getting, but I like mine the best. completely biased. I really do. And then we've also got the Golden Hoard Dragon Souls, which the Golden Hoard Dragon Souls are probably going to be your best bet for mastery, just because you are going to end up getting a crap ton of mastery because you're slowly gaining all of these badges, which you can hover over any of these to see which items you'll get at which interval, because basically this is going to be the same as old school dragons, where you consume the soul of the dragon, and once you end up hitting certain thresholds, you will end up getting certain rewards. That's what all these different badges are, ultimately leading to the fully maxed out Luxion dragon, which is going to end up being right here, which, you know, it's still a cool dragon to this day. I still think it's really neat. I think that when it ended up coming around, it wasn't really as spectacular as a lot of us were hoping. I know I certainly didn't rock it for very long, but I think a lot of that has to do with just oversaturation. I mean, you know, Trove, it's got like literally hundreds, if not thousands of mounts at this point, and like 50 dragons or something like that. So it's kind of like you just pick your favorite and go for that, and then never mind the rest, you know? And Luxion, though cool, is not one of my absolute favorite compared to other dragons. And honestly speaking, I've been playing Trove for so long that I use mounts based on utility rather than cool factor. Honestly speaking, that's why you always see me rocking Gonda in my live streams. But anyways, it shoots flux out of its face, and it's beautiful. It's adorable. I love it. Adorable is the wrong word, but the fact of the matter is that if Luxion was a sort of steak, I would consume the entire thing. And that's going to end up doing it for Luxion's video today. Like I said, we've got a couple extra videos coming out today. I just put out the Boomeranger tutorial, the Boomeranger tutorial. Let me correct myself there. And then, you know, I still got a couple other class tutorials to end up doing. And then I got some other special videos that are in the backseat boiler ready for you guys and gals. But more than likely tomorrow I'll end up doing a stream. No promises on that. A Trove stream, I mean, just because, I don't know, it's been a while and I'm getting the itch. Hey, is that the Brazilian bird? I think it is. I forget. I think that was for like Brazilian translation or something. I don't know. But anyways, smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want to support the channel, and have a great day. Sign on. Stay epic, gamers.